Hello students, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to study about NAD and how it is playing a role in cellular respiration. Now see, what does NAD stand for? It is also known as nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. So NAD full form is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. Means it is having two nucleotides. One nucleotide is having adenine, second nucleotide is having some unusual base which is not used in the nucleic acid, that is known as nicotinamide, and it's a derivative of vitamin niacin. You can see in this diagram, this is a nicotinamide. Clear? So it is very important coenzyme which the cellular respiration process is using as an electron carrier, and it is well suited for electron carrier. Why? Because it can be easily oxidized, it can be easily reduced also. Is it clear? So once again, just see, this is the your you know very well, this is your nitrogenous base adenine. Clear? So this is your one nucleotide. This is your one nucleotide with adenine, and this is the second nucleotide with nitrogenous base nicotinamide. Now, I just told you right now that it can well suited for the electron transport. Why? For the electron carrier, as it can easily oxidize and it can easily get reduced. So see here, whenever any molecule is giving the hydrogen, it will give the hydrogen to NAD molecule, and NAD molecule will get reduced, and the substrate from which hydrogen is taken out, that is getting oxidized. So NAD can easily take the hydrogen and can reduce. Similarly, it can easily lose the hydrogen, it can again get oxidized. That is why it is well suited for an electron carrier during cellular respiration. Now, when it accepts the hydrogen, if it is accepting the hydrogen, please understand, if NAD is accepting the hydrogen, means it is removing the hydrogen from the substrate A, means it is making the substrate A get oxidized. So we will say itself it is getting reduced, but it is working as an oxidizing agent. Itself it is getting reduced, but it is working as an oxidizing agent. Give me 1 minute, let me show you the diagram. See here, suppose this compound is there, A, okay? This compound, when it is losing the electron, if it is losing the electron, it means it is getting oxidized, but it is giving the electron to someone else, so it is working as a reducing agent. Is it clear? It works as a reducing agent because it's give its electron to someone else. Now someone else, suppose example here B. B is the one which is accepting the electron, so B will get reduced, but by accepting the electron, it is making A oxidize, so it works as an oxidizing agent. These terms are very important to understand because in our cell respiration, we'll be using these terms again and again. Is it clear, beta? So please try to understand, this is an important electron carrier. Okay, it is an important electron carrier, and its main role is to collect high energy electron which is released by the breakdown of glucose and then transport them to electron transport system for ATP production. So you are making NADH. You are making reduced form of NADH. During glycolysis, we will make it. Okay, we will make it during a link reaction also when pyruvate goes for oxidation, and we will make the reduced form of NAD in the Krebs cycle also. So these are the sites where we will be making the reduced form of NAD. Now see, what is the reduced form of NAD? See here. See this diagram. This is the oxidized form of NAD. Check carefully this diagram. And after taking the electron, actually electron will not move as an electron, it will move as a hydrogen, because hydrogen is having proton and electron both. So hydrogen, obviously it is going on, one proton plus two electron are transferred to the ring structure, and this ring structure is now getting reduced form of NADH. Is it clear? It is getting reduced form of NADH. These reduced form of NADH, they carry the high energy electron to complex 1 in the ETS, which is present on the inner membrane of mitochondria. And when these protons, means these electrons, are moving on the electron transport system, because of the energy difference between from one carrier to another carrier, the difference in the energy is used to pump proton in the intermembrane space to create proton gradient, so that ATP synthesis can be done to make ATP. So please remember carefully कि NAD plus is an oxidizing agent because it accepts electron. NADH is reduced form of NAD, which donates electron to complex 1. Is it clear? Now, up till here, if you see, one was getting oxidized, another was getting reduced. We have seen right now in this diagram, कि if suppose a molecule is getting oxidized, then NAD was getting reduced. Means it is a type of a redox reaction. We will say it is a redox reaction. And redox reaction, why we are saying it? Because one is getting reduced, another is getting oxidized. So in this way, what we are trying to focus it, ki please understand, redox reaction transfer energy by transferring electron. Another way of transferring energy is by transferring electron. Is it clear? So one which is losing the electron is oxidation, one which gains the electron is reduction. And electrons, we say they carry energy because just like you can imagine glucose, which is having Glucose is having the highest number of the hydrogen attached because of CH bond. And when it is completely oxidized, it carries C, it becomes C double carbon dioxide with less energy, and here energy is high. So high energy is because of the bond between the carbon and hydrogen. And this is very low energy. It is of no use. We cannot use the carbon dioxide. Is it clear? So basically, key idea is this: to explain this topic, you should know NAD, which is an electron carrier, and it carries the energy from the glucose. It will remove the energy from the glucose in the form of the hydrogen. And these hydrogen means in the form of an electron, which is energy is because of the bond CH bond. Now, when NADH will finally remove the electrons, or it will get again oxidized through ETS, ultimate electron acceptor is oxygen. Ultimate electron acceptor is oxygen. But transferring of electron means transferring of hydrogen from NADH to electron will be in many steps, which are known as electron transport system or electron transport steps. Now, why we have to do in many steps? See here carefully. We know at the end hydrogen has to combine with oxygen to form water. But if we directly give, it will be uncontrolled reaction. It will liberate lot of energy which will be going as a heat only and waste. So we do in the cellular respiration, we will do step by step. First of all, hydrogen will be removed in the form of hydrogen atom and not molecule. Here we are removing as hydrogen molecule, but we remove it as hydrogen atom. If you read the NCERT carefully, we say two redox equivalent in the form of two hydrogen atom are removed from PGAL to form BPGA, means from phosphoglyceraldehyde to form 1,3-biphosphoglyceric acid. Please read NCERT very carefully. The redox equivalent means hydrogen atom. We are removing from the food, means from the glucose, we are giving it to NAD, which is our coenzyme. containing the vitamin niacin, important electron carrier. It is important electron carrier. And when it get oxidized, it transfer the electron to the electron transport system. And from electron transport system, from one carrier to another carrier, it will be ultimately given to the oxygen molecule. Here we will write the symbol oxygen molecule and not oxygen atom. We have to be very careful. We don't write oxygen atom, we write half oxygen molecule to make water. So that the during step by step, when this is going on, energy transfer is going on from high energy level, because if you know here energy level is high. Okay, so this stepwise removal is very high energy, nearly you can say. Right now, let us assume in this calculation it is 52.4 kilocalories. And this is, let us assume, at zero. So this much energy is this, you can say, exergonic reaction. The transfer of electron from NADH to oxygen is exergonic reaction. And oxygen is highly electronegative. It will accept the electron and become water. So electron is moving down the hill. It is okay. Electron is moving downhill from one carrier to another carrier, and the down carrier is always working as high electronegative as compared to the other carrier. So if suppose electron is moving from here to here, so it means it is getting reduced and it is getting oxidized. That is why we say redox reaction, means electron transport system redox reaction is going on. So exergonic reaction, and this exergonic reaction difference in the electron transport is used to create proton gradient, which we are breaking down to make ATP. So I hope so in this which video which I try to explain you what is the role of NAD and how NAD is removing the hydrogen from the glucose and working as an electron carrier, and it is the one which will transfer the electron to the electron transport system, and it will not give directly to the oxygen. Through electron transport system it will be given to the oxygen, and the difference in this carrier's energy difference, because here the electron is going downhill, will be used to create proton gradient. Okay, so I hope so this video might be helpful for you. Thanks for watching.